The Bureau of Customs is one of the government agencies mentioned by President Duterte to have massive corruption. With more awareness of its existence, how far has the government gone to solve it? Should we expect more strict procedures in the import and export of goods? Or will there still be high corruption levels which will severely restrict the efficiency of businesses operating in the Philippines? This is Speak Up. Let's dig deeper into the works of the Philippines Bureau of Customs and the corruption happening in it. According to companies, irregular bribes and payments in import and export procedures are very common in the Philippines. These make foreign companies vulnerable to extortion and manipulation by public officials. It was also said that about a quarter of companies indicate they expect to give gifts when obtaining an import license. They indicated that burdensome import procedures and corruption at the border are among the most problematic factors for importing. Elimination of corruption. That was one of President Duterte's promises during his campaign for the presidential elections last 2016. He has been known to fire people, even if they were a number of his allies, for their reported involvement in corruption. After several drug shipments worth billions allegedly slipping past customs, the president had to replace the commissioner of the Bureau of Customs more than once now. He has assigned people who were ex-military men in the position with the goal to put an end to corrupt practices in the said bureau. However, with the newly appointed commissioner, another drug problem involving a tapioca shipment has reportedly happened right under his nose. A Filipino senator exposed the corruption happening in the BOC the first time in 2017, after 6.4 billion pesos worth of shabu or crystal meth was found in a warehouse. There were hearings conducted which led to multiple cases filed against civilians and customs employees and officials. This also unfortunately happened again when billions worth of illegal drugs were found abandoned in August last year. After his expose, the senator said that corrupt practices of BOC officials and employees seemed to have halted. But it was not the case, as much to his dismay, he received information that the payments of grease money for shipments entering the country's ports persisted even with the new leadership. It was exposed that under the grease money system, smugglers allegedly bribe employees and officials in the BOC to clear illegal shipments. How does this grease money system work in the BOC? A security guard who supposedly earns 14,000 monthly has around 1.9 million pesos in bank accounts in 4 banks. Who is this security guard, and where does he work to have this much money in his accounts? The security guard mentioned is in a special position to receive facilitation fees as a spot checker. He inspects shipments, and now he apparently has over 1 million deposited in his accounts. He is just one of the employees in customs who receive a share in the grease money divided among customs officials and also utility personnel and security guards. As said by President Duterte, he's ready to fire a total of 64 top officials and employees of the Bureau of Customs. This is to cut corruption by a third or by half. These officials and employees were linked to the web of corruption at the agency based on dossiers from various intelligence sources. Last year, another Filipino senator noted that one of the factors that contribute to corrupt practices in customs is the high demurrage the agency imposes on shipments. Demurrage is a charge paid to the BOC when a cargo remains in its terminal beyond the given free storage period. He said that the government can still create a system in which the BOC can implement a stricter queuing system for incoming and outgoing shipments. This system would ensure that cargoes that came in first would be the first to be processed and released. It was also suggested that all internal processes should be completely automated and human intervention eliminated. With better systems in the BOC, bribery could be eliminated and foreign and local companies alike would not be concerned about extortion and manipulation by corrupt public officials. If corruption in this bureau can't be stopped, then probably it's true that there is no hope for this government agency, and so is the country's potential for higher foreign investments. This is the weekly trending news. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.